Starting this June 2020, the focus for you as a Taurus rising is really shifting towards this new routine and in surge of learning in your life and how that's going to change the way that you deal with your money around it too. If you're excited to dive into what the astrology, what the tarot cards, and what the oracle deck cards have to say for you and your rising sign this month, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. Hi, I'm Maren. I am a professional astrologer, current philosophy student, and witch proudly out of the broom closet. I combine traditional Hellenistic astrological techniques with modern psychological counseling dynamics in order to provide grounded spiritual guidance. So this month has fewer transits, but the transits that it has are really important. So we're going to spend a bit more time understanding each part because there aren't that many for this June 2020. So starting out on the 5th, there is a lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, aka a full moon on steroids, happening between your 2nd and 8th house axis. There's a full video on this lunar eclipse linked down below, which you can watch because this is going to be happening in your financial sector, setting the tone for the next 6 months around an increase in personal finances and an ending in around shared finances. A chapter might be closing for you over the next 6 months around a marriage partner in which you're sharing finances, or some type of a business deal is closing up to allow you to focus more on your personal money and the relationships that come out of it as a result from that. So this is a really pivotal lunation. I recommend you watch that full video to understand better like the collective climate around it. On the 18th, Mercury is stationing retrograde in your Cancer 3rd house. So Mercury stationing retrograde this month is not a particularly difficult or scary one. There's a full video on this Mercury retrograde linked down below as well if you want to catch the full, trajectory. But this is happening in your 3rd house of siblings, short-term travel, communication, routines, which is the particularly activated point in your chart. This is indicating that there'll be some rethinking around your routine as a means of grounding down your career and feeling safe in your day-to-day life. So this could mean that you are reanalyzing the types of short-term trips you're taking, you're preparing in a different way for a spread of ideas, for the way that you are communicating with your neighbors and whatnot. Definitely a rethinking, trying to find emotional safety amidst that type of your life. On the 20th, the sun then enters Cancer in your 3rd house. So this is further illuminating that Cancerian 3rd house around short-term travel, siblings, could also be lower level education. So you definitely could be going back to either learn the basics for a course or looking over past notes in the type of a course. Could be a theme for you coming up. As well, on the 21st, then we have a solar eclipse, a new moon on steroids in your Cancer 3rd house. There's another full video on this new moon, which I highly recommend you watch because that new moon, this solar eclipse, is very nuanced, very complicated. It's marking the need for you to build safety in your daily routine because of the new focus on information around finances that is overwhelming you and coming to light right now. So it's kind of like one last time for you to focus on what is grounding you in your daily day-to-day life and the way that you're traveling and the way that you are assimilating information so that your financial world can skyrocket next. On the 25th, Venus is stationing direct in your Gemini 2nd house, so there's been a huge reanalysis of your relationship to money over the past few months, and you're getting ready to now begin moving ahead with new ways that you are relating to others around your personal finances, and you are ready to begin anew and attracting money after a few months of rethinking the way in which you are going about that. On the 27th, Mars enters your Aries 12th house, and Mars will spend around the next half of a year, around the rest of the year in your Aries 12th house. Mars is at home in Aries, meaning that this transit has a lot of resources to provide for itself, which is a good thing. However, the 12th house can deal with isolation, with mental illness. Not that you're, mentally ill, but it can deal with those themes coming up. It can also deal with spending alone time, and so the 12th house can be a particularly spiritual house or like a transcendent place as well, can deal with self-destructive habits too. So this is a great time to get on yourself about implementing a spiritual routine, particularly a physical one. Great transit to pick up yoga, tai chi, qigong, something like that that gets your energy moving in a way that is decisive and warrior-like with that Mars energy, but that is aligned and is a space of isolation for your higher self, for your higher good for the next half of a year. On the 30th, Jupiter then conjoins Pluto in your Capricorn 9th house. So your Capricorn 9th house of long distance travel, of foreign affairs, of higher education and philosophy has been going through it recently over the past few years. This Jupiter-Pluto conjunction is indicating that in the ebbs and flows of the drama, this is an ebb, this is a high point in the crisis. Expect just dealing with some of that drama for better or for worse nearing the end of the month as another chapter in that part of your life ensues for a culmination of aggrandizement and expansion. So as you can see, there's a need to reevaluate your routine as a means for your goals and finances for this June. So if you have any thoughts, any stories you want to bring up around this June, I would love to hear them in the comments below. Any stories you have as a Taurus rising. With that out of the way, let's pull a tarot card to see what Dark Angels Tarot deck has to say for us for Taurus risings. So we have the 10 of Swords. This is an interesting card because it deals with the paralysis of indecision. Your mind might be buzzing with what you want to do in terms of your daily routine that would make you feel better. You might be ready for a change but not sure what that entails, and therefore you're needing to speak to someone about this decision. Talk to your family, your close friends, your neighbors, your comrades, those that you know are involved in this decision. Cards are flying everywhere, to make the best use of this time of this shift. Next, finally, we'll pull a Witch's Wisdom card for some guidance for Taurus risings. We have Watchtower of the South. Summer. Let's read from the book. I mean, summer is happening, so this is an adequate card right now. Watchtower of the South, summer. Ignite the flames of summer and know you are the power, the sacred glow. Love and passion stirred and invoked, abundance is yours, now the fire is stoked. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be there it is done. So what is your passion? What is that which you are changing up your life for? What are you running with now and pursuing and making money that you want to dedicate yourself to so that your routine can honor your rhythms to attract abundance? So with that out of the way, as a Taurus rising, let me know down below any thoughts you have. Check out Rashi, check out my private consultations. Would love to read for you if you are down. Super down to help you out during this time. Otherwise, like, subscribe, sending all the love. We'll see you in the next one.
There is one